Hey Wargamers, welcome back to the channel, Death from Above Wargaming. I'm Aaron.
I'm Ben.
Not the first, not the second, but the third Star League, Ben.
Three times the charm.
Third time's charm. This is the third Star League strike team. This is hot off the plastic press or whatever, however they make mechs. The plastic stamper. I assume they just stamp them. There's like Chinese dudes just like stamping mechs. They're like coming off an assembly line.
Maybe so.
That's probably what's happening. That's right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm very excited about this one. This has got some pretty cool like mechs that I don't know a whole lot about.
I only know it from looking in the TRO, the most recent TROs, which are excellent.
Yeah, these are all, except for one, the Kintaro, all of them are like very late era, you know, like ilk or dark age plus era mechs. This is very, very exciting. So we're going to dive into this, guys. We're going to unbox it. We'll talk about our opinions and the facts, but mostly opinions. And then, you know, we'll go from there. So buckle up, stay tuned. The third Star League Strike Team unboxing is about to begin. And we're back. All right, Ben, would you like to do the honors? Would you like to open it?
Yes.
All right.
Really exciting.
So let's see what's inside. What's inside? Ooh,
we have
cards. So there are actually 5 plastic mechs plus a 2-part plastic vehicle, the J-27 Ordnance Transport. So
one pre-painted.
Oh, and a pre-painted, right. All the Star League packs do feature a pre-painted mech. So
shall I break them out?
Break them out, dude. So we have the Hammerhead. Now the Hammerhead was a premium resin mech.
Yes.
It was pretty good. I had one.
I've built 3.
You know, so there's that guy. Pretty interesting. Always reminds me of Clan Sea Fox or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Havoc, which I know absolutely nothing about. We've got the, what is this thing? The Jackalope. Jackalope.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. It's a rabbit with deer horns, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's a real animal, but
this is one of Kevin's favorites, the Kintaro.
That's awesome. Good mech. And
pretty pumped about this one. And then, as you had noted, the pre-painted Lament.
That's actually very nice.
All right. Devlin Stone's homeboy used to drive this one. Isn't that true? Wasn't this in like the goofy Undead Lance where they all had bones painted on their mechs?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was.
I think, well, the Atlas looks really epic with the bones on it, but
because it's got a skull face.
Yeah.
So also the J-27 Ordnance Transport. So I have a ton of these Ironwind medals, and they're all over every battle report because I park them, and they're like just unceremoniously towing shit around like nonstop. So it was cool to see this one in plastic. However, I got to tell you, it's very weird that this one does not have a base. The trailer doesn't have a base, but this does. It's like, wah, wah.
So it begs the question, do you base this or do you hack that one off the base?
Hack it off. Because I'm never going to play it as, oh, wait a minute. This just happened in real time. You're seeing it first here on the channel. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
This makes so much more sense.
Yeah, it does. That's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna confess. I actually did a sneak peek on Patreon.
Really?
Of this box before this review came out. And I was like, this is the dumbest thing ever. Like, why would this thing not be on the base, but this other thing would? I'm gonna pop it off the base. But look at that.
No.
It's slotted.
Grand.
If only there was a base to pop this one on.
Yeah.
But I guess you can 3D print or whatever. But that's pretty cool. Don't need it anymore. Never gonna use it again like this. Out of my life. I'm minimizing.
Yeah, that's a good
All right,
idea.
so listen, let's talk about the box art because the box art is very, very cool. So the box art on this is the Hammerhead wading through flames of destruction.
With Star League markings and an awesome shark mouth.
It's got a crazy shark mouth.
That's cool.
So if I could paint a shark mouth, Ben, that's like my goal in life, is to be able to paint mechs with shark. I should paint a whole faction of mechs with shark mouths.
Well, there are decals.
Nightstar, Stalker, Hammerhead. What other shark? This guy would look great with a shark mouth.
Yeah.
This actually could be the shark mouth Lance. I mean, you could do it to him too.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. But listen, before we get into this, let's get back to the box. We're so excited we're off topic.
We're getting jazzed about it. Awesome line art of the Hammerhead again. So again, one of my favorite parts about any of the TROs is the line art.
100%.
Want to read back?
Do you want me to do a dramatic reading?
Do a dramatic reading. It's great.
Terror has fallen, an ill clan has arisen. But Ilkhan Alaric Ward desperately needs as many machines and warriors as he can recruit to maintain his grasp on the jewels of mankind. Oh, just jewel.
You know, you could ask the Empire, Empire for help that he left behind.
Alaric was grasping the jewels of mankind. So anyway.
Maybe that's in that romance novel.
It's in the romance. Somebody kill me now. Cut this. Cut. I'll tell you what, guys. Why don't we get these up on the turntable so you can get an up-close, personal look at these awesome, awesome new mechs. Check them out. And we're back. What did you think? I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, we're gonna go through them one by one. I let Ben choose the order. He picked the order off the back of the box. Boring.
You know.
But we're gonna start with this guy, the Jackalope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing I notice about this is it looks like a Spartan helmet.
It does. It does. It has a very Spartan-esque,
right?
very Boba Fett helmet.
Yeah, very like Mandalorian perhaps.
Yes.
Dare I say, crossing streams.
Ooh.
I love the cannons on the arms. You know, love the detail, and the jump jets are pretty crisp on this one. I don't know. You know, there's not a ton to say about it. It does, you know, evoke sort of that new design cue of the Ill Clan era. Like, I think all of these, minus the Kintaro, like thematically fit together.
Yeah.
What do you see?
I like the feet are weird. The feet are really strange. Like, and it's cool. It's a neat touch. And I like the bunny ears on top. That's a cool touch too.
I like weird feet, guys.
Weird feet.
He's into weird feet.
Yeah. And also very, very crisp.
Yeah.
Very crisp detail. And you actually get pits for the missiles.
I do love that.
That's very important to me.
I do love the either that or like the longbow, right?
Yeah,
where it has the...
where they're actually protruding.
Correct.
It's something to put paint into.
Yeah, channeling my inner Tom, like, and I'm, as you know, like I'm easy to please. I don't really see the mold lines until I speed paint them.
Yeah.
I see a little bit on the leg. I see a little bit up here on the top of the leg, but it seems fairly easy to file down or hide. I don't see anything really bad. And in fact, it almost looks like these arms are, they move. I mean, 100%, I think.
Yeah, they're extra parts. The mold lines on them generally follow a pattern. They come down the legs, and then there's usually, like this one looks like it's along the rim of the torso, body, which is really good because a lot of times, like riflemen, you're the most guilty of this, they go right across the biggest plates in the front of the mech, and they look terrible.
It's so sad.
The first run riflemen were awful.
Brutal.
But this is excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, guess what? Nope. It's not happening.
Oh, come on. Well, actually, that's pretty apt because the Havoc is in the similar vein.
It's a similar vein, and I want to save this for later.
And so I like this mech a lot, but I'm going to have to say this is kind of disappointing to me.
Yeah.
Because the art is so wicked cool in the TRO, especially because the guns have this weird little outward cant that this one doesn't have. But to be fair, it's a really cool mech.
Yeah.
Like the big shoulder plates are a great place to put decals. You got this big smooth top too. What do you think?
So, admittedly, I don't know much about this mech or the Jackalope, and I could almost easily get them confused. And I know they don't look alike, but they kind of do.
Yeah, they kind of do.
They're like the same size. They have the sort of the pointy nose, and the arms are obviously different. I think it's a great call out. The other thing I really liked on this one was the jump jet. Ooh, yeah. I love these jump jet ports. It reminds me that the Marauder 2 has it. A few of the other ones have it. That sort of downward facing giant port. So that's very, very cool.
Looks like it actually propel a giant war machine up in the sky.
Correct.
Unlike the tiny ones and legs and stuff like that.
It's very like crustacean looking with the armor plates. Yeah. It almost looks like it could fold. You know what it looks like? A freaking droideka. Like it could roll up in a ball and like roll down the hallway and shoot Obi-Wan in the back.
Like the lazy panda of death.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, right?
Yeah. It really does. Yeah.
It needs a little shield. Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I love it. This one's not my favorite. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Hammerhead. Moving on.
I love it's a great mech.
I'm impressed.
It's really cool. And this is a good rendition of it.
I think so too. I mean, the detail on the head is very good.
Well, the compared to the premium ones where that is like a
blob
cluster of
like you can see the panes of glass in this one.
Yeah, and the weapons on the torso are actually clear, which is a great improvement over the premium one.
Yeah, I agree. Legs are cool. They're so some of these mechs, right? I feel like they are sort of realistic in their design.
Yeah,
and some of them are not. Like, or at least it's inconsistent. Like, look at the size of the cockpit on this one and the size of the glass on this one.
That's almost Battlemaster-esque,
It's like, why would you like
shoot me?
Right, just shoot, like aim here, please. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of weird. Like this is like you've got sensors, you've got all these things. You don't need a lot. You just need a viewport, right? Yeah. So I do like the head on the Hammerhead quite a bit. I also love the little protrusions, even though they're decorative at best.
I think they're sensor veins or something.
Something, but like even still, like the way it's done is very, very cool.
Yeah. And it's
lots of detail.
So solid. Like this has like a ton of some kind of special armor. Is it hardened armor?
Oh, that's a great question.
I think it's got some kind of special armor.
Something.
And this looks like
it says it's crit resistant, so it must have hardened armor.
Yeah, it looks like it's beefy enough to be.
Look at all the pips. It's so ridiculous.
Oh my god.
It's also 38 points. Dear God.
Dude, I've never seen the Alpha Strike card for it.
Me neither. We've only. It's a lot. 332. There's only one kind of Hammerhead, by the way. This card it's the same on both sides. They only make one.
It's so good they don't need a second.
You're either a Hammerhead or you're not.
Yeah.
So. Wow. Interesting. So but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. I like, I do like all the segmentation, all the little design details, and you're right, the Christmas is really good, and I do not see mold lines. Take a look and tell me.
Ooh.
Ding, ding, ding,
wow. Yeah, I know that's dead air.
I mean, on the hands, I saw some junk on the hands, but that's about
a little bit, but that's maybe the best. Or one of the best mechs I've seen.
The best ever. It's a fact. Ben said it. Great. Ben never tells a lie.
I exaggerate.
He makes Honest Abe look like a liar.
I wish.
All right, Kintaro. All right, this one has me excited. Now, I'm gonna give you the bad and the good.
Shoot.
The bad, it doesn't look like the artwork at all. Like the old school goofy artwork. Now, I don't want it to look completely like that.
You don't want stick
But a lot of the new mechs do have like that synergy with the old art where you're like, oh, like I can logically extrapolate what this thing is. The first time I saw this,
I'm not sure.
I was like, what the hell is it? Yeah. It doesn't,
Yeah.
That's the bad. The good is, I think it's awesome looking.
Yeah.
All right. So even though it doesn't really, to me, It's my opinion. Don't leave hate. Don't you put that hate on me, Ricky Bobby.
Politely
Don't put that
disagree
evil
in
on
the
me.
comments section.
Politely disagree. Controversy.
Oh,
That's
I
all you
know.
get on this channel.
Yeah.
I do think it's a really cool design.
Yeah.
Love the Orion-esque or Zeus-esque shoulder actuator. Always love the missiles that have the little door
Anything with a
flipped
door.
open. And everything's accounted for. The crispness on this one's not as great.
Well,
The depth in the missiles, right? Things like that. Like they could have been drilled out a little bit deeper.
yeah. Well, this is kind of like longbow, but like they didn't commit. Like the longbow's got ones that really stick out.
I
but
see it now.
It's like hey, we should do it, but they didn't quite commit. But you can still get some ink
Just
in
the
there.
tip.
Just the tip. That's right.
We need more than that, guys.
Oh no.
Oh no. Beep. Cut.
Yeah.
So love the legs. Check out the detail on the leg armor.
The feet are excellent.
Dude, it's got like toes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Such a character. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so I played a little bit of MechWarrior 5.
Okay.
And this doesn't even look like the MechWarrior 5 one.
No.
Which, again, makes me kind of sad. Because in MechWarrior 5, it's excellent.
Really good
Like,
looking?
It's tons of fun. Yeah. And it does. It really looks good. A little bit.
Ben said it, guys. It must be true. Like I said, he never tells a lie.
That's just me. Opinions. Again, if you disagree, politely disagree in the comments section.
All right. I'm going to say something extremely controversial about this mech.
Oh, no.
This might be the best pre-painted miniature I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
All right.
How much X-Wing did you collect?
A lot.
So, yeah, this is a big opinion,
All right.
guys.
This is
big take.
I think this is a massive improvement. Dude, first of all, look at the speed striping, the caution, I'm sorry, the speed checkers, the caution striping, the numbers, right? And
it's got Republic of the Spheres stuff on it.
it's got
excellent.
Roman numerals. It's got, I don't know what the hell is that. Oh, that's the number 6. I was going to say, why does it have a letter G on it? But that's the number 6.
Well, it might, I don't know. I don't know enough
no,
about...
it's definitely a 6 because that's a 6.
I don't know enough about Republic markings.
But I mean, check out the striping, dude. It's perfect. There's no way this was painted by a little child somewhere.
Hopefully not a little child somewhere. Let's all of us imagine that it was painted by robots.
I mean, dude, it's so good.
It's like Robotception. Robots making robots.
Oh my god. But even the detail, like the gray, right? That's mixed in with the black.
Man, yeah.
All right.
Like,
the
cockpit.
cockpit.
But yeah.
All right, check it out, man. I'm very, very impressed with this.
He didn't want to let
and
it go. That's
paint
why
job
awesome.
aside, the model is really, really good. It reminds me, honestly, like if the Jackalope and the Penetrator had a baby, it would look like this.
Yeah, it does. Because it's got kind of the Penetrator cockpit, but the Jackalope ears.
Or would the Penetrator be the baby and the Jackalope and the Lament are the parents?
That's a good question.
Know. It's a good question.
Check your TROs for the birthday. You're right. This
is really good.
Yeah. So I saw the Direwolf. I was a little disappointed.
I got them both up there. Yeah, I got them all up there.
Yeah, I like the markings. The Orion was great
Yeah.
and clean, but it was hard to screw that up because it was
pretty
OD
simple.
green.
Yeah, and it's just like green.
But this is awesome.
I mean, there's no spillover on the yellow. Yellow's hard to paint with to begin with. I mean, if I'm being critical, like that panel could have been a little cleaner, but like it's within the lines, right? There's no like smears anywhere. And the model itself is tremendous. I love the digitigrade legs.
Excellent.
Nailed it. I just love like the venting, again, the little ammo boxes or whatever they got back here, the antenna, just everything about it. The suppression plates or whatever the hell they are. I mean, I don't know why it's got the little vents there. I don't know what guns this thing has. Maybe they must be autocannons.
Yeah, they're not Gauss rifle looking.
No, but I'm not too familiar with any of these late era design. But
like, I would be fully willing to overpaint any of the other ones.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't touch this.
No,
this is. It's great.
It's great. It's also a very cool color scheme. Like if you were going to try to paint something yourself. But I mean, this striping alone, I would probably kill myself over.
If they made an entire box like this,
oh my gosh. This was my big complaint with the pre-painted ones was like, just give me, like, if they were all painted like this, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
J-27 Ordnance truck. All right. Fact that it comes off the base, awesome.
Yes. It's got a laser.
The little trailer is great for terrain. Wait a minute. I think I figured something out, Ben.
I'll do it.
Ben, I figured something out, Ben. I did it. Guys, I did it.
That's great.
Look at that. It's amazing. It's glorious. So there's a little hole on the bottom of this one. I just noticed as I was examining it. I'm not sure what, maybe it goes on a different one.
Are you going to issue a formal retraction to the patrons?
I would never retract anything I say. But you know what's weird? This one actually doesn't fit on the space. And
No,
this one is keyed, I don't know, like it doesn't really go down. I don't want to push too hard, but I don't know, maybe it does. But then there doesn't seem to be like enough room
for the other one to go on.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Well, yeah, because all of them, well, try twisting it, like canning it like all the rest of them are. Like it's turning in a circle all the time. Like the Morningstar command vehicle? Yeah.
I wonder if one needs to go down before the other because they have little couplers on them too.
Do the couplers go together? Like a train?
Maybe like this goes down first and this goes down second. The viewers are like, God, this is the most boring review ever.
Why is this man playing with this little toy?
Why is he playing with the truck? I love it. I would never use the base. All right, let's just get it out of here. So this is super cool.
Yeah.
These are cool. Like if you had 3 or 4 of these, dude, you could just like line them up in front of a base. Like terrific terrain. These are phenomenal as well. I love these things. I love little tiny vehicles.
Yeah.
They bring my Battletech to life for me.
If you're getting the box multiple times to get more of this, then you can have a lot of these in like a little motor pool.
Like I would buy the box for a lot of Kintaros.
Yeah.
To be honest, these are going on eBay. I only need Kintaros in my life.
Well, I would say normally I would take that guy, but you can give me some Jackalopes. I'll do some.
Want some Jackalopes?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give you that Jackalope, Ben.
This is great. The laser doesn't move though.
All right.
I don't want to break it.
I'm gonna rank them. All right.
Oh, you're doing it.
I'm doing it. We're moving into ranking.
Full speed in.
All right.
Pedal to the metal.
Actually, you know what? Real quick though, I will say this. So a little bit of flashing on this. It needs to be cleaned up, but overall, lots of detail. Now, this thing looks like it has. It just looks like it has a ton of SRM6s on the side, but I know that's not what they are. They're supposed to be. Maybe it's carrying launchers or something.
Maybe it's so. If it's like case, maybe like it's
just like ammo cassettes.
Yeah, it's like the Matrix, the last movie of the Matrix, where they just shove bins of ammo into the thing.
That's what it is.
That's awesome.
But yeah, very very cool. I like the little laser. Oh, is it on a Terrac? God, that would give this thing like an 11 out of 10.
I tried to move it and I didn't want to mess it up.
No, it doesn't move. Oh. What a miss! If that was on a Terrac, this would have been the best thing that Battletech has ever produced
since the last little tiny gun that moved on the map.
Dude, we like the Sturm Fuhrer. It's got a turret and a turret. Like, my mind is blown. All right, now we can rank them. But yeah, I like this thing. It's fun. I'm gonna go. So let me think. I always mess this up for you guys because my right is not your right. So I'm gonna go from your right to left.
Best to worst.
Best to worst. All right. Best.
No.
Yeah, no, dude.
No,
absolutely.
Really?
Controversial. Deal with it.
I'll allow it. I'm surprised you didn't just like toss them.
They're out of here. That's what I think. All right.
That's honestly, that's not a bad take. That's not a bad take.
What do you think, Ben?
That's a tough
one. You can disagree. Ben's so nice. That's why we don't do reviews with Ben a lot, because he doesn't want to disagree.
No.
He's a very agreeable guy. I guess that's okay.
Here's the problem. So I feel like this is in and of its. I'll leave that there because that's in a class of its own. Those are great. I love them.
We'll move
just the mechs.
All right, that's fair.
I'm not going to argue with this because this
gorgeous,
is so impressive.
Great design, great paint job. I do want to buy one and paint it in different colors. Though,
oh yeah, So I'm going to go. Oh, I can't put the Kintaro too low.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to do the Hammerhead.
Okay.
Next, Kintaro. And I'm sorry, this makes me sad, so I got to go the Jackalope there. So this is pretty good.
Yeah.
We're
pretty similar.
I love how chunky the Hammerhead is.
It is cool.
And the Kintaro is just that little bit of a miss for me for not looking like I feel like a Kintaro should.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Havoc, honestly.
Yeah.
I love the weird little candid lasers. You guys look it up in the Tiro if you don't know what I'm talking about. Like that made that mech to me.
Yeah.
Little weird details like that.
Well, overall, Ben, would you recommend buying this pack to the viewers?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially. So here's another thing I wanted to talk about Il-Clan era does not have a box.
Does now.
Yes, it does. And that to me is excellent. I love that.
Yeah.
And I would like to see more Il-Clan era stuff, especially if you're going to do like Star League adjacent things. I want to see all of the goofy Dark Age things with wings. I know that hurts your heart. It's okay.
Why do you put talons on a mech so it can fly by and like rake your cockpit? It's so silly.
DFA, bro.
It's ridiculous.
DFA. Can you imagine how much more epic a DFA?
No, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine a 50-ton robot with feet claws landing on another 50-ton robot. Yeah, right. But hey, whatever.
All the Jade Falcons out there, feel free to back me up.
Oh man, so many Jade Falcons are gonna just want to punch me right now.
But that's what I want to see. I want to see if you're going to dive into the Il-Clan Catalyst, dive in, man. All of the mechs that ever fought on Terra, I want to see them.
Oh, well, hang on. We have a question from the viewers. Why the Kintaro?
Oh, that's an excellent
such a weird choice.
Very out of place.
I mean, I love this mech, but like, why not just put it in another Inner Sphere Force Pack?
Well, this belonged in. Honestly, this belonged in the first run or in the Mercs Kickstarter.
Yeah,
and I feel like maybe that's the...
They accidentally made like a number of mechs that was not divisible by 4, and they were like, crap, what do we do?
They're like, well, I mean, it's the Star League, but it's clan. There should be 5. Kintaro.
Anyway. All right, well, I say buy it. Ben says buy it. You got a lot of really cool choices in here, some cool little terrain pieces, or if you would actually use this thing, it's got, again, both the Alpha Strike card, but also the new Battlefield Asset card as well. So really, really neat. But yeah, this is phenomenal. You can order it over at Ares Games and Minis. Let's talk about Ares Games and Minis, shall we, Ben?
They are excellent.
Excellent. All right, that is our one-stop shop for all things BattleTech.
Yep.
All right.
Decals.
Paints, right. Dice. You know what else you can get there? Self-healing mats. I just ordered one from there. It's a true story. My other one got old.
All right. They do get beat up.
They got really beat up.
Yeah.
From all my kit bashing. I get the bone saw.
Yeah. I was like, what if I put more pressure on this, if this will actually come off?
I mean, you should see what the table looks like under these mats. It's literally destroyed. That's why I put these things down. Anyway, so check out Ares Games and Minis, guys. Phenomenal prices, great shipping. And terrific customer service as well.
Yep.
Everything is great over there, so no complaints. So definitely check them out. That said, if you want to help out the channel, subscribe, like, leave a comment, share the video, tell all your friends about the 3rd Star League. And if they ask about the 2nd or the 1st Star League, just smack them and tell them, just play BattleTech.
We don't talk about
We don't talk about the first rule of BattleTech is you don't talk about the 2nd Star League.
Yeah, mostly the 2nd. You talk about the first one.
The first one was cool. The second one was such a fail sauce. But yeah, anyway, so share the video. That's the moral of the story. But if you want to help out the channel more, you can come on over to Patreon. It's as little as $2 a month. Used to be $1.
It's now $2.
It's now $2.
$2 is not a lot of money for what you get.
They didn't let me charge $1 anymore. They were like, what? They're like, we're losing money on you. You got to dial up your rates. But we have 2, we have 5, we have 10, we have different tiers, all sorts of different perks, lots of content out on Patreon, pilot dossiers, very fun.
Oh gosh, if you are not a part of the Patreon for that, he sent them to me.
Fantastic.
I giggled like a kid.
We got a new guy on the team. Yeah. He's cranking stuff out. It's really, really good.
They're amazing.
So thank you again to all of our patrons out there. Without you guys, this would not be possible.
That's true.
Also, thanks to Ray and Aaron for sending this box over for us to check out. Yeah, very, very excited. So we're going to wrap this one up. Ben, any closing thoughts on the 3rd Star League or this particular 3rd Star League strike team?
I love the box. I'm very excited about the 3rd Star League.
All right. Ben, guess what? I'm going to gift these mechs to you right now here.
You mean so they don't go into the shredder?
So they don't go into my bits box. Listen, I'm all about finding mechs a good home, guys. All right, and if you want to find mechs a good home, you can join us on Patreon and support this good cause.
Or you could put them in the mech chipper like Aaron likes to do. He's got a little basketball hoop, and he just goes.
That's it. That's it. That's what happens.
Yep.
Oh well, but these guys are saved. Good, congratulations. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And of course, stay tuned. Always great stuff coming from Death from Above Wargaming. Have a good night.